everyone to close their eyes and picture a beautiful area on a cliff surrounded by huge pine trees with a big sparkling lake. Well, that place I'm describing to you is a camp up in the Muskokas called Camp OKI. Would you like to spend a week there? Because I got to spend a week there last summer, and I'd like to tell you all about it. First of all, Camp OKI is not just a regular camp. It's a camp for kids with congenital heart disease. As you may know, I have CHD, which means I have congenital heart disease. I was born with CHD and have spent lots of time at CHIO. Through CHIO cardiology, I found out about Camp OKI and decided to go when I was 9. The best part about Camp OKI is that it helps kids with CHD get out and meet and interact with other kids just like them. At first I was scared because it was a full week away from my family and I wasn't going to know anyone. I gave it some serious thought and said, I can do it. So the last week of August, my parents drove me to Camp OKI. It was a long drive and took almost 6 hours. I was starting to get nervous, but once I got there, I realized just how friendly everyone was. Right away, a worker helped me get my luggage to the top of the big hill. As everyone arrived, we got into groups and met our counselors. My group counselors were Thomas, Brian, and Melissa. I was lucky. They were all really, really nice and fun. We then went to check out our cabins. Each cabin was huge and had around 20 rooms, a common area, and bathrooms. Each room could sleep 6 people and had bunk beds. The only bad thing was having to share a bathroom with a bunch of boys. At times it got pretty stinky. My roommates were Jack, Cole, Thomas, Ben, and Nathan. They were all my age and we had loads in common. We had an awesome and fun week together. Every morning at 7:30, we did a pull-over dip, which is where you run and jump into the lake when you hear the whistle blow. You may think it's cold at that time in the morning, but they actually have heaters in the lake, so it's not too bad. Jumping into the lake first thing in the morning is a great way to wake up and start the day. During the week, we did several activities, including fishing, canoeing, kayaking, swimming, and archery. Loads of different types of sports, and time just to chill back and make friends. My favorite activities were swimming and archery. We even often play big group games like capture the flag and tag. On special days, we went on a boat and did water skiing, tubing, and kneeboarding. Another cool feature is that they have a huge vertical obstacle course where you're strapped on by a harness and they're climbing up really, really high to the top. The nights were awesome too, because we got to roast marshmallows, have huge fires, and do big dances and big shows. For the big show, my group did the Harlem Shake, but my buddies called it the Harley Shake. It was good for a few laughs. We sure didn't starve at that camp. There was a huge cafeteria with loads of food, and there was always something I could eat, even with my allergies. Well, folks, that was my visit at Camp OKI. I was scared to go, but now after spending a whole week there, I'm so glad I overcame my fears. I plan on going back this summer to see all my CHD buddies.
Thank you, Harley. It sounded like it was a very active camp.
Yeah.
If you could take something from that camp and bring it back here, what would it be?
I'd probably say 2 things. One, the big obstacle course that they had, and just the fact for kids with heart problems to get out and interact with other kids.
Good, thank you.